Hi dolls, it's Lashonda, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back dolls. Today I'm going to be recreating this beautiful fall cut crease glitter eye look on my daughter. She wanted me to recreate this photo, so I did that for her. I'm not going to do a long intro. If you guys want to see how I got this beautiful look, then please just continue to watch. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going ahead and filling her brows using my NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I'm just going to kind of outline them, and then I'm going to go back in and fill them in with my Crayon Case Brow Pomade in light brown. And I'm just going to fill them in with this. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean them up with a little bit of my Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer in the shade 5.0. Here you'll see me just dragging that product down into her eyelid, and I'm just going to kind of place this all over her eyelid just to get that clean canvas. And then I'm going to go on top with my foundation just so it kind of blends in a little bit better with the skin on the top of the brow. And then I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Edan, and I'll place that all over her eye. And then after that, I'm going to go into my Morphe 350 palette and use this little light shade here just to kind of set it. And then I'll be going into my Morphe times Jaclyn Hill palette. This palette is so bomb. Everything we use is out of this palette today. I placed a little heart on the little palette on the screen so you can see each color that we use and you guys can follow along. In case you're wondering, the brushes that I'm using is the Morphe M511, the M330, and the M506, and I'm using them in that order. Now using my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Edan again, I'm going to go ahead and carve out her crease with my little concealer brush. And then I'm just going to drag that down all over her lid. And then I'm going to take just a little buffer brush and just kind of pack that in place so that everything is nice and smooth to get us ready for our colors that we're going to be adding. And be sure to cut the crease slightly above your natural crease so that you can still see the cut crease once you open your eyes. And then I'm going to go back into that palette, and I'm just going to take a little angle brush and go slightly over that crease just to add a little bit of definition with this dark color. Because I want my yellow to pop and stand out and be really vibrant, I'm going to be using this little gel liner from Colourpop in the shade Punch. And I'm just going to place that on before I place the color out of the Jaclyn Hill palette over it. Now I'm going to take my Kat Von D Trippn liner, and I'm just going to drop down slightly under that cut crease, and I'm going to create a little wing here. I also took the yellow shade and dropped down just a little bit as well, because this is going to give us that kind of double cut crease look, and it should be a space left there so that you can add your glitter. And then I'm going to go into this next little orangey shade, and make sure you fade your colors back and forth, going back and forth between the yellow, back and forth between the red and the black, and so on, so that the colors look nice and blended and they bleed into one color. Now using my Kat Von D Trippn liner, I'm just going to kind of fill in the outer corner of that little wing so that it's nice, black, and vibrant. And then I'm going to take the black from the palette and just kind of make it look faded into the red. Now that I have all of my colors, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner and place that in that little space that we left slightly above and kind of underneath that cut crease. I'm going to take my Kat Von D Trippn liner and I'm just going to kind of fade that wing into the wing that we already created, leaving a little bit of space so that I can go in with my Wet n Wild black liner. Just because this is so matte black, I like to use it, and the Trippn liner has that nice point on it. Like, I like it, so I kind of go back and forth between the two. And then after I'm done with that, I'm just going to go ahead and clean up all the fallout that we have on Shay's face. This is one of the reasons why I love to do my foundation after I'm done with the eyes. And then I'm going to go in with my MAC NC20 pencil and put that in her waterline. And Shay here is going ahead and priming her face for me with her Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. And now to prep for her falsies, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of this L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. And the lashes that we're going to be using today are some eBay lashes. They don't even really have a name, so just any lashes you want will work for this look. And for the foundation, you guys already know the drill. I'm going to be using my Revlon Color Stay. This stuff is like crack. I can't stop using it. No matter what foundation I buy, I still go back and use this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and buff this all into Shay's skin. And for our concealer cocktail, I'm going to be using Wet n Wild concealers. I'm going to use 2 shades, Dark Cocoa and the one in Medium Tanty. And I'm just going to go ahead and highlight under her eyes, down the bridge of her nose, forehead, cupid's bow, and chin. And I'm going to go ahead and blend that in with my beauty blender. So I decided to do a little bit of cream contouring using my black Opal cream contouring stick. I'm going to be putting this in the hollows of her cheek, on her forehead, right under her chin, down the bridge of her nose. I'm just going to go ahead and buff this in. And please pay no attention to Shay's 2 little friends that we have hanging out with us on our face today. They some haters. But anywho, I always forget to wipe off Shay's mole. So we didn't do it on film, but we did do it off camera, wipe off the makeup on her mole. After making sure that her concealer is nice and smooth under her eyes, because we don't want to set those lines, ladies, I'm going to go in with my Sacha Buttercup and I'm going to place that everywhere we highlighted today. Now going back and forth in between my 2 palettes, my Black Radiance True Complex and my Makeup Geek Half Hearted. I'm going to go ahead and place this everywhere that we have contoured today. I know, I always mix a lot of ish, but when I mix, I just get like the perfect shade. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just going to go ahead and make sure I set all that cream contour that we used earlier. For blush, I'm going to be using my NARS Seduction Blush. I'm going to place that right over her contour. And then I'm going to go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Pressed Powder to make sure everything looks nice and blended. Now to soak up some of those powders, I'm going to be using my Mario Water. Oh my gosh, she's so dramatic. And I'm just going to go ahead and set her face with that. And then I'm going to be using this Fenty Beauty Highlighting Stick in the shade Trippn. I'm going to be taking the back of my sponge and just place this right over her cheeks, nose, forehead, you know the drill. And then I'm going to be going in with my color Crayon Angulola highlighter, and I'm going to place this right over everywhere we placed that matchstick. Now going back into that Roxanne orangey shade from the palette, I'm going to just buff this right under her waterline to smoke it out a bit. And then I'll be going back with the black right underneath the waterline with a finer brush just to kind of make everything look nice and black and dark right in that waterline to give me that definition. And I'm going to go back and forth between the 2 shades to make everything look nice and blended. And because we lost that little nude shade, I'm going to go back in with my MAC pencil and add that back into her waterline. And then I'm going to go in with a little mascara and place that on her bottom lashes. And now for the lip cocktail, I'm going to be using my Colourpop Ellery liner. And you guys are going to see we changed this lip out. I used the Ellery liner from Colourpop, and I used Bachelorette from Color Raine, and I put some nude in the center. I can't remember what it was, but we both wasn't really feeling the lip with this eye, even though it was a beautiful lip. But we decided to just go over it with another color because we wanted a more burgundy color. So we used Colourpop LAX, and we placed that over that lip color. And I really like this lip color with the eye, so that's what we did. This is the finished look, you guys. It looks very, very beautiful. I really hope I did it some justice by recreating this look. It was very pretty. I'm going to set her face at the end with my Urban Decay Chill Spray, so I did do that. This is going to be it. I thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this recreate, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and maybe I'll do more recreates if you guys tag me or something in. If you're here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will catch all of you dolls in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.